What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money in credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. Right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get those notifications, there's going to be some information that's going to help you win. Oh, so look, cotton mouth. And in today's video, we're gonna be dropping gems on credit builder loans, credit builder trade lines, how to properly add them to your credit report, and where to go to get them in so they can properly add the points that you need on your credit profile to start building your credit worthiness. Now, it's a lot of people out there in the credit world is looking to repair, restore, reestablish their credit, or just build their credit. But the problem is they don't have the information, the knowledge, or the resources to make it happen. So, that's why I'm here. Drop these gems. That's going to what? Help y'all win. So let's get into this trade line activity. So when it comes to a credit score, your credit profile, you got to understand this. You need to properly understand it to be able to build it. And properly understand it is knowing that you got three credit bureaus. So you got three credit scores: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people are cheap and they use the free Credit Karma account under the impression that this is what their credit score is. So first of all, those two credit scores that you have on Credit Karma is not accurate. It's a Vantage 3.0 score. So that right there, y'all already tricked, y'all already brainwashed to thinking y'all got a credit score is something that it is when it's really not. It's really off about 100, 150 points less. So a lot of people use Credit Karma, but I got Credit Karma and I use that and they got the free account. No, go get your Experian.com. They allow you can get an Experian.com account and you will be able to track and monitor your credit profile. Accurate credit scores at that. It'll show you all your debt on all the credit bureaus. It'll show you your credit scores. It'll show you the accounts. It'll show you everything that you need to see to properly know where you stand when it comes to your credit profile. So that's the first step that everybody needs to do is get your Credit Karma account, $25 a month, that allow you to monitor your credit profile. Now that you can see what your accurate credit score is, now you know what your debt is, now you know what's going on. Now, the second thing is you got to understand debt. A lot of people don't understand debt. They hear debt and just automatically think it's bad and you owe money. Now, it's good debt and it's bad debt. The bad debt is what most people have. Collection, that's in collections, that's in default, student loans, credit cards. Some people got repos. There's a lot of different things that people have on their credit profiles that's making that debt be that bad debt. Now, when you have certain accounts on your credit profile that you're paying on each month to pay it off, that's good debt. And that's what banks, lenders, and groups want to see to make sure that you can manage what? Some money. So your credit profile basically demonstrates how well you are with managing money. And the accounts that you get all possess age and payment history and debt, meaning that from the time that you got that account to the time it is now is how old that account is. So if you had this account for 10, 13 years, your credit profile, and it's the oldest account on your credit profile, your credit profile is now 10 to 13 years old. The more debt that you have on your credit report that you can show that you can manage, the better chances you have with getting funding, higher limit funding. And a lot of people don't understand that. So managing debt, building your credit score is basically getting accounts on your credit profile. It might be credit cards, installment loans, you name it. But these accounts, paying them on time each month, And by you paying them each time on each month, it will add points to your credit profile. Now, trade lines are not, and I repeat, trade lines are not something that you buy and you just automatically get points. No, your credit profile is built off of 35% of your credit profile is built off of payment history. That's the biggest percentage right there. So the only way you're going to be able to build your credit score, get points, is every month you're paying on time on these accounts. Every time that you do, you might get a couple points. So you got an account right here, you might get 3 points, you might get 2 points over here, a point over here, it's 5 points over here. It just all depends. So you don't get 10 points, 20, 30, 30, 40 points. No, the more accounts that you have, the more the points will add up each month. And by you having more accounts, that means you have more debt, more money that you're managing and paying down. And the bad debt is the debt that's in collections that you're not paying on, the student loans. And so that's the difference between good debt and bad debt. You want to have good debt on your credit profile. You want to show that you can manage money, because showing that you can manage money will help the banks and lenders and groups be comfortable with lending you money. So that's where credit starts at, managing your accounts. So in order to manage your accounts, you're going to have to be generating some type of revenue. So a job, 2 jobs, a hustle, whatever you got to do to manage these accounts is what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, building credit is not free. You got to be paying some money. You got to pay on these trade lines each month to build the payment history. So a lot of people out there try to find ways, slick ways, and be slick to get everything and anything for free in life that can benefit them. And they have a hard time, and it never works when they could have just paid the fee and got it what they needed right there. But a lot of people are lazy. A lot of people don't go out and hustle and find new ways how to generate revenue. And what I mean by hustle, I mean by cut some hair, do some hair, cut some grass, landscaping, whatever that they can, hands work, whatever that they can do to make some quick, fast cash the right way. They don't even do that. They barely want to get a job. People are lazy out there. And at the end of the day, there's nothing I can personally do about that, because everybody got a lazy bone. Me, you, everybody. It's everybody then had a point in time where they just was lazy and didn't feel like doing nothing. Everybody got a lazy bone. It's just a lot of people are brainwashed, and when you brainwash and you got a lazy bone, it's going to be very hard for you to be motivated and dedicated to doing something that can put you in a better position. And that's just the honest to God truth. That's just logistics and facts about people and life. That's like a scientific fact. So adding trade lines. So you got the debt. Now this is the difference between trade lines, primary trade lines, and credit builder trade lines. Primary trade lines are accounts that are primarily in your name. So like I said, auto loans, credit cards, mortgage loans, payday loans, these type of things like that. And then you got credit builder trade lines that are mainly savings accounts that you pay on each month. And after you pay off the amount, the account unlocks and you receive the funds, and it will report to your credit profile as a paid off credit card or loan, whatever. You also have payday loans, which are credit builder loans that give you the money up front, and it might be 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, but you get the funds up front and it can help you restore and reestablish your credit profile. But it's every place doesn't offer those type of loans. So understanding how to properly add trade lines, or in what trade lines to add to your personal credit profile to start building and get the correct points that you need. So understanding your debt that you have, understanding everything. Now you start adding trade lines. CreditStrong.com has a $10,000 installment loan that you can purchase that will report to your credit profile that will start helping building your credit score. Now, powered by Credit Strong, it's a place called Magnum Credit that offers a trade lines from, I think, $2,000 to $30,000 that will also report to your credit profile. Now, these trade lines, when I say 10,000, 30,000, this will be the debt that will report to your credit profile. So let's say you got $60,000, $40,000 in bad debt already that's in collections. You get this $30,000 Magnum Credit trade line, this $10,000 Credit Strong trade line. That's $40,000 in debt that you have that you just added. So now you got $80,000 in debt being reported on your credit profile. You got the selfs, the AWAs, the kickoffs, the Covos. There's a lot of different places that offer credit builder Trade lines. Now, getting credit cards. A lot of people don't know the credit card hack or the credit card method. When you get personal credit cards and you don't use them, each month it will report to your credit report as a pay off payment, which will help build your credit score and your credit lending power. Meaning that you get you a secured credit card, $500, and you don't touch it, don't use it, just let it sit wherever. Each month it's going to report as you're making payments, as if you're making payments on that card, and it's going to start building your credit. You get 2 cards, it's going to double up. So now you got 2 cards for $500 secured. You got $40,000 in trade lines plus $40,000 in debt. That's $90,000 that you have now being reported on your credit report. Now, where are you going to get your primary trade lines? Those trade lines that you got in collections are your primary trade lines. And that's the problem. A lot of people look to find these credit gurus and pay them to dispute this account, dispute that account, and do this and do that. When you dispute those accounts, you're going to be losing your age, your payment history, and your debt that you need. A lot of people don't know that you can start paying on those accounts. And if you start paying those accounts off, it will report to your credit profile as a good payment history, and you keep the age, the payment history, and the debt, which means you allow your credit profile to stay matured. Because if you delete those accounts, your age, payment history, and debt will go down, and it's not going to be as matured as it was when you had those accounts. So people want to delete counts off their credit profile, but it's just bringing their credit profile down. And now you have to rebuild that. And a lot of people don't understand that. They want to look for trade line packages, primary trade line, all primary trade line packages and all that. Primary trade lines you cannot add to your credit profile. Those are primarily in somebody else's name. You can't do that. So when people buy these trade line packages and they fall off 1 to 3 months and they like, it fell off. I keep buying these trade lines and they keep falling off because they're not supposed to be there. They're not credit builder trade lines. That's just to make your credit profile look better than what it is when you're trying to get something like a loan, a credit card, a line of credit, a house, a car. It's going to make your credit worthiness look better. You have to get actual credit builder loans and actual accounts under your name to actually build your credit profile. Now, they do have AU accounts, which is authorized users, which are credit cards that you can buy to have report to your credit profile. You won't physically get the card, but it'll report that card in the balance on your credit profile, and that will help build your credit. So they got places like Tradeline Supply that you can buy AU accounts from like 1,000 to 100,000. And by you adding that credit card, so now you got 3 credit cards to just boosted your debt, boosted your credit power, and it's helping building your credit at the same time. See, a lot of people think having zero debt is the American dream and the way to be, which is 100% false. That's a fairy tale. That's a scam that they push out there to keep people in the same position, to keep making money off of us, to keep people in certain positions. So there could be checks and balances in the world. Everybody can't be rich, everybody can't be middle class, and everybody can't be poor. So they want to keep it checks and balance. They want to keep it as even as possible so cops can make money and everybody can make money because of these certain things that certain people do. See, when you really break down the world and life, you will understand that it's not what you think it is. It's a dog eat dog world. And people will do whatever and anything and everything that they got to do to get where they want. So by you knowing that and being able to take care of yourself is the best thing that you can ever do. Because depending on somebody else or being enabled by people or thinking and being entitled to believing that somebody owes you something. It's a lot of people out there that see, y'all gotta let me really break it down to y'all. And I'm just gonna give y'all a little mental gem right now. See, a lot of people, everybody is buddy when they're on the same level. So when everybody growing up broke and poor and everybody in the same, you're no competition to them. Everybody's on the same page. So now they feel and know that you're no better than them and y'all can have something to relate about. When people start elevating in life and they put themselves in a position to be to get to a higher level and other people stay at the same level, the people with the money don't change. It's the people without the money that change because the jealousy comes, the entitlement comes, and people feel everybody feel as if somebody owes them something. Oh, me and you been friends for 13 years, and I've been down forever. So when you get some money, I know you're gonna hit my hand. Or you got family members that keep asking for stuff and get mad when you say no. It's like, why do y'all feel so entitled to what I worked hard for? I'm the one who got this. And it's up to me if I want to take care of the people who didn't work hard and change their life. And then the ungratefulness comes in, and then it's like, what did I do all this for? When those same people could have did the exact same thing that you did and did the exact same thing. Anybody can get a loan. Anybody can get a credit card. Anybody can get a job. Anybody can be anything that they want to do. Anybody can do YouTube. Anybody can rap. Anybody can do anything. So when the excuses come, it's like, there should be no excuses to anything in life, because anybody can do anything and everybody's doing everything. And a lot of people are doing the exact same thing. So what's your excuse? Everybody's getting loans to invest in businesses. Everybody got to see, people do the things that they want to do. And you got to think about it. So many people out here that's in positions that wanna that wishing they can do this and do that. Don't got a car, don't got a job, don't got nothing. But think about the same amount of people that did the Chase Bank glitch, depositing fake checks into their own bank account. Think about the people who did PPP loans, but don't want to do different things to really put themselves in a position to get ahead in life. Everybody want to get over in some type of way, in some type of shape and form. So when you can't let nobody, when you waiting on somebody and you dependent on somebody, they now control you. When you got your own bag, you got your own motion, you know credit, you know how to get a loan, credit card, a line of credit, you know how to build credit, you know how to add credit cards. Now people need you because you know something that a lot of people are too lazy to figure out on their own. Listen, man, I'm just here to give people the knowledge, the information, and the resources that we all need to succeed and win in life. A lot of people don't know how to add trade lines. A lot of people don't know about debt, the difference between good debt and bad debt. A lot of people don't know it's 3 credit bureaus. A lot of people don't know a lot of this information. And by watching my videos, it's to inform you, enlighten you, and motivate you to want to do these things that's going to help anybody and everybody become successful in life. But it starts up here. A lot of people don't have common sense. A lot of people lack common sense. Let me give you an example, and I'm going to end this video soon because we've been going. A lot of people lack common sense. I'm a vendor. I do a lot of different things to help people, especially when it comes to helping them make money. You got people out there that don't know how to utilize their resources, don't know how to utilize Google, don't know how to utilize Yahoo, don't know how to utilize YouTube. A lot of places that give you information. You got people out there that literally ask you everything, like how you add just a Bitcoin, how you add it back to my Bitcoin account, how you do this, how you do that. When all you gotta do is go Google it or go YouTube it, and it'll tell you how to do it. Everybody wants somebody to do something for them. People are lazy. So you gotta stop being enablers. We gotta start getting emotion. We gotta start wanting to do better for ourselves. And when we do, I promise you, we'll all elevate and grow and become successful. All right. So that's some little gems on how to start adding trade lines, the proper trade lines, what trade lines is, credit cards. It's just all about knowledge. And we all gonna win when it comes to credit. We all gonna build and grow and become successful. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats. Ask me, get help with anything that y'all want to ask me and get help with. So let's get to work. Don't miss out on that. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour, in-person limited gems, 3,500. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on a month-long mentorship, 30 days. Get help with anything that you want to get help with, $1,000. First 10 people, 500. Don't miss out on that deal for limited time only. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, and TikToks. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world. And with that being said, y'all know how to get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.